announcer Rigoberto Sanchez has it teed up and ready to go. And here we go from Indy. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Play action with Mix. This finds Franklin. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And he's down. It looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Getting 3 on that game. And the Broncos will have a 1st down. New set of downs for them from the 46. On 1st down, it's Nix. The throw finds Evan Ingram. And he hangs on to that football, Brock, through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. He's across the 20, still going. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
Working inside the red zone, escapes the pocket. This throw is caught. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. Going after try is good by Lutz. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And he got this close to midfield before going out. They get 13 on the pickup. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here we go.
Taylor again. Bob's like the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Looking from the gun, it's Richardson. He has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
He He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him,
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. Trying to throw for it with Richardson. Over to Pittman on the sideline. Cut. They come through with a massive gain there on 4th down. 24 yards, and it's a first down.
as a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
He's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On the counter, it's Taylor. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score. Maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Return starts from the goal line. Jukes out a one-stop, and he crawls to the 15 before they stop him.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Nix. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll be touchdown after a big play.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, and sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Big play to begin the drive. That's up to the 37. Nix with it on 1st. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Nix from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to just loose. Incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. He's got it at the 30. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the press for moving the chains that time.
time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Shotgun handoff to Harvey. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. They only get a yard out of that run. It's going to be second down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Throw caught at the 6. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. From the red zone now. Flush down out to his left. And he gets back to the line, but no more. So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. It's the Broncos out in front. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Time for our second quarter. Let's see if the Broncos can capitalize in the red zone. Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got third and goal. Offense in the hurry up here. Third and goal. Here's Nix. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And he takes a knee in the end zone for a touchback. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set first and 10.
Ready? Check the eagle.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Richardson now. They ran that screen perfectly. Interception. Drake Greenlaw picks it off. And he's into the end zone with a pick 6 and a Denver touchdown. Wow, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock, to have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted again. That is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Broncos double their lead to 14. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
got free to kick back now. Don't even know how to act now. Hit the club before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall and shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the back down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my back down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chacktown. I got the crowd yelling, bring 'em out, hey, I'm a hot girl yelling, bring 'em out, hey, all the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Timeout taken by the defense, their second. They're down to their final one in this half.
Ready, set.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
First run on the ground, Taylor. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. From the 39. Quick slant taken in by Pittman. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ready. Ready.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And 2nd down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 46-yard line.
Ready.
Throwing from the pistol, Richardson. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Come on. Come.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Check it down to Taylor. And this one doesn't go far.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
On the set.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it.
Ready. Let's go.
Here's Richardson. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they do.
They get there to take him down right around the 41. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Connects on the crosser. And he'll go down here at the 16. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
Hey, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Now Nix. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
Connect on 1st, it's 2nd down. Knicks now to throw. They're trying to set up the screen. Dobbins. This play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Once more, it's Nix. Completed to his running back. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
A gain of 4 yards. It's now 4th down.
Nix to throw again. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. And we'll see how this plays out the rest of this half with none remaining. Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They bring Sutton in motion left. Throwing again. Here's Nix. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal.
Hold on a sec. Hey, Sean, let's go. Ready? Ready? Captain.
They'll throw again. Nix. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Only need about half a yard, if that, Bronk. This is 3rd and goal.
Hold on a sec.
Now they send their back in motion right. They're running with Harvey. He runs it across. Touchdown! The Broncos make it a 3-possession game. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos stretch their lead to 21. Set to kick this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Straight ahead with Taylor. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Stuck at the line, and now it'll be 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd down at the 36-yard line.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Indy. It's the Colts who have it, 2nd and 9.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Hits his running back. It's a small gain up to the 38. In on the tackle is Jonathan Cooper. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7.
From the gun, Taylor. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it 4th down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
And they'll down this one just beyond the midfield stripe.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Hitting Ingram on the slant. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Almost set. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Almost set. Bombers, ready. Ready.
Nix looking to throw. He sends this one to the end zone. And he'll score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get more points to end a lopsided first half. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Extra point try now from Lutz. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos continue piling on to this lead.
Colts 3. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. All right, some adjustments in store, no doubt about that. They're headed to the locker room trailing as he kneels to end this first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Set to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10. Taylor now up the middle. They're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Cavity Lions.
They go again with Taylor. He's close, but he is stout before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
So 3rd down becomes much tougher for him as 3rd and 1 becomes 3rd and a much more difficult 6. So the false start makes this a far tougher call now. 3rd and 6. They'll run here, following the penalty. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
And that hits and heads out beyond the 45, but short of the 40.
At their own 43-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Nix. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And disaster averted, he knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Trying to force one through there. And it sets up 2nd down.
Small little jab there, finally landed by the defense. Able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
Again on 2nd and 10. Nix. Completed over the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Nix with it on 1st. Gets it to him on the screen. And this drives him back at field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Offense to the line for second down. Man in motion here. Play action with Mix. This is Ingram looking left side. He will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Mix off the play action. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos push their lead further to start the half. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock, he sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos grow their lead yet again. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they push him out just as he gets back to the line. 2nd down coming up.
Well, you often see some mix, some high percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep the defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation and a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
Has him on the quick hitter. And this goes across midfield and into Broncos territory.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Cade, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Okay, ready?
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. They give to Taylor, right side. And they have this one well contained. There's the stop for a loss now. 4th down coming up.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Throwing here, Nix. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
On, away. Ready. 180. Motion.
Nix from the gun. He finds Ingram working downfield here. And they get it back. A huge play continues. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumbled forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
And they get this down to the 7-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with first and goals.
Captain. Oh, my son.
From the red zone now. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Lutz there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos tack on 7 more to their lead.
Colts 3. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Panther 60.
Rolling from the pistol, Richardson. Short pass brought in. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Let's go now. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. That's going to be caught. He loses the football. And this one's recovered by the Broncos.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Oh, my son.
A give to Dobbins, having a shotgun. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Broncos football, and they should be able to coast right through this 4th with that kind of lead. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Bombers. Oh, my son. Ready.
Back now, pressure on its way. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that brings up 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Oh, I said. Oh, ready. Hey, I got him, man. I got him.
Nix lofts it deep right side. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos continue adding on to that lead. Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Something lost and now I see. Every time I start to believe something taken from me.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Now a run with Taylor. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. On the ground, DJ Giddens gets it. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Call it a gain of 6, and they need only 2 now on 3rd down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
3rd and short. It's a kick to the tight end. And the run will not work. He is stopped at line. This is going to be 4th and short. Offense up to the line fast. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. That side is wheeled in by Warren. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. What a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down and pull off the conversion. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
45-yard line.
On here with Giddens. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. He'll get 2 yards, and that brings up 2nd down.
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
It's a sweep. He pops fast forward. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Let's go now.
He'll throw it. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
The Colts ready for the punt. Oh, and they're going to fake this one. Pass caught. That's a gain of 10, and staring at a turnover on downs, Brock, they pick up the 1st instead.
If they need a new emergency quarterback, Kate, I think they found their man. Seems like a call they had confidence in, and that was the perfect moment to dial it up.
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Okay, ready?
They've got first down from the 31.
Here we go, set.
This is Taylor. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Ready? Grapple, ready, go.
Here's the throw. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
Okay, what I love about that play, everybody can see the pass breakup, the knock away. You can see the results. What you don't see are the fundamentals. Corner's job of mirroring that route, being stride for stride, and then having the great anticipation and timing to knock it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Let's go, go.
And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Just 1 yard on the run. That brings up fourth down.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout. Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. Force that to his right. That's on target to Pierce. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
You feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
This is Giddens. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down.
He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
Timeout Indianapolis. That's its second. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout. Third and goal. The offense hoping something can finally go right here. Dropping back to throw. And he's got it, so they'll go a little ways back with a touchdown. The Colts putting up points in a game decided. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play. Yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw, and he gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
And this is cut for 2. Not going to do much against that deficit, but hey, at least a positive add-on to that touchdown. don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And this one's covered by the Broncos hands team. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. J.K. Dobbins, the intended target. So that brings up second down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Kicks again on 2nd and 10. Taking a big shot for the end zone. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Nick Cross has it.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Here's Giddens. And he has 7 on that run as we're down to the 2-minute warning. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Carried by Giddens. They cross the 40. Nice run there. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts parlay the interception into points.
You saw me juggling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebrations.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. On the return, here's Mims. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They're going to pass it here. He's trying another one deep. Big gain downfield. And they bring him down around the 34. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the man he was after, and it's going to be 2nd down.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Bombers. Hey!
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's set up to throw it. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Trying to find his tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. On 3rd down, here's Nix. Hitting Ingram on a slant. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down. Going for it with Harvey. And stop me if you've heard this before, Rob. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Broncos are running them out of the building. So an exclamation transition point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Nick's going to try and throw for it. And that one's caught. Add a couple more on to this massive, some might say insurmountable lead here in the fourth.
Colts 18. Will Lutz to kick
Here's
off
Lutz set to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now come out throwing. It's his running back. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Dumps this underneath to Taylor. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
He's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw it with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Here we go, here we go.
From the 17. On the move, headed right. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Trey Greenlaw picks it off. Reaches the 40. Into the red zone. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown.
Hard to believe they got him yet again, Kate, especially with how far they had to go on that return. Mentally, this is not a place you ever want to be as a quarterback. It is devastating. Defensively, this is teaching tape, not just taking it away, but taking it to the house.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. This one lines up as a touchback, so they're going to have one final snap to work with.
35-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the final play of the game. One final shot here. Headed out right.